There's not a franchise I like more than the Spyro franchise. Picked up by Insomniac Games, these guys made the first game, second game, and the third game absolutely fantastic. Possibly the best ones by far, but in my opinion, there was something better. And I'm about to tell you right in a second. Shortly after Spyro 3, something happened. Insomniac, aka the developers, left the franchise and decided to work on Ratchet & Clank. Shortly after, it was picked up by Check 6 Games, who worked on the two horrible sequels to it, Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tale. But then after something sparked, something that would revolutionize the Spyro franchise. Not much people liked it, but I absolutely loved it, and this is the Legend of Spyro series. Wow, picked up by Sierra and Activision. These guys made this game so good. It was my favorite game of my youth. Even though I'm still in my youth, but still, this game was awesome and I'm about to tell you it all. So, let's begin. Spyro, a new beginning. So, our story begins with Genitis, the hair dragon, and is that Gary Oldman? Yeah, they had a very good voice cast for this game. Elijah Bird, Gary Oldman, and can't remember anyone else. But yeah, this is how it starts, and it's very climatic, to be honest. I'll just let you watch.
I should have hidden the eggs long before, but I thought we were ready. I thought they were safe. Oh, how I was wrong. Save them! The Dark Armies have come!
Then he puts the egg in a mushroom top? I think so.
May the ancestors look after you. May they look after us all.
And so our story begins with a couple of dragonflies finding the egg. I'm pretty sure that's not what dragonflies lay. Like seriously, how big is this egg? Why would they think this is their child? Who knows?
What emerged from the egg frightened them at first, but finally amazed and astonished them.
8, 9, 10. Here I come!
And so we begin on one of the most dumbest intros to video game I think I've ever heard. A dragon playing hide and seek with a dragonfly. Just let that sink in for a moment.
In fact, the two were almost like brothers.
Okay, now really, I get what you're trying to say. They were born on the same date, and they were basically brothers. But how can you confuse a dragonfly with a 2-ton dragon? What? They look nothing alike. One has giant wings and horns, the other has small wings, no horns. One has legs, the other doesn't. How can people get these two mixed up? And the worst thing about this is, Spyro actually believes this. Even the parents. I just don't know. Then Sparks gets swallowed by a really weird plant creature.
Alright, let me out of here, you overgrown fungus.
And then Spyro's job, taking him out.
Geez, Sparks, I don't know. Frogweed's gotta eat too.
Spyro, whack it! Do something! I'm your buddy! My wings are getting moldy!
And then Sparks gets captured again. very clumsy. And Spyro figures out a power that he never had.
Was that fire, dude?
Then shortly after, we meet Sparks' parents. Not Spyro's, obviously. And then the parents explain to him how he was born and that he wasn't one of them.
The day when we would have to...
How did you not find this out in the first place?
The night that
This is probably the dumbest thing of the Legend of Spyro franchise. They are two different species! How did you get messed up?
So,
How?
you mean I'm not your real son?
You are
Yes, you
a
were
real
adopted.
son. It's just that you came from somewhere else. Far away, where wars rage on.
No, that just
and
means you're
on,
adopted. Not,
and
it
the
doesn't mean
innocent seem
anything.
to always pay the price.
It wasn't long after that night that Spyro decided to venture forth and find his home.
So that's it, huh?
And just leave his parents to die from miserable death. The end. Okay, that's not how the game ends, but trust me, that would be a better
Well, I just
option,
found out
wouldn't it
that my
now?
home is out there somewhere, and I've got a...
And then we bump back into Ignitus, all good and well.
And I thought you
And he
were a
tells
big
us about
one.
the dark history of Cinder. Oh yeah, just to say, most of these storyboards are concept arts for the game.
For many years we fought all over the islands. Brutal clashes with the armies of the Dark Master, who was intent on preventing the prophecies from coming true. The other three Guardians and I led our small but valiant forces into battle after battle against our ruthless, mercenary foe. And when we were beginning to turn the tide, Cinder came.
Cinder?
Yes, Cinder. Cinder was, is monstrous, horrific, ferocious. Black dragon that fills the skies with terror. An unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah, you had me at ferocious. Listen, sounds like that thing that was chasing us, Spyro.
Yes, she still searches for me. And years ago I watched as Cinder plucked the other Guardians from the fields of battle, like so many ripe grapes from a vine. Without them, our cause is lost. Only I, Ignitus, managed to escape. Now come with me.
Right after that exposition dump, Ignitus teaches Spyro the ways of the fire element, and an average dojo. Shortly after, Ignitus teaches and encourages Spyro to fly, as he's still young, and young dragons can fly, but anyway. And then Ignitus sends Spyro off to find Voltaire. But wait a second, shouldn't Ignitus be doing that? Spyro's way too young to be doing this, and even then, he could probably get killed by Cinder, or even the apes for that matter. This is way too dangerous. Ignitus, you should have done this. But of course they found him all safe and sound. But there is one problem. One very easy boss battle later, like I'm not even joking, just stay up in the air and he can't kill you. They return Voltaire to the temple. Wait a minute, I've just noticed 9 minutes into the review, I haven't even showed gameplay yet. Well, I guess I better show you then. Okay, so the gameplay is very simple. You have a 3-hit combo, which you can do in the air and send them flying, and send them projectiles at them. And then you've got your 4 elements. You won't be using that much of them, to be honest. All you really be using is fire and ice, to be honest, well, at least for me. These can be very helpful in sticky situations when you're low on health, but make sure you can't use too much of it, because the green bar in the top left corner, if it goes down, you cannot use any more magic anymore. And that's the only thing to say about the gameplay. Gameplay is very simple, very straightforward. It's really good, not gonna lie. Oh yes, and I forgot to say that you actually learned the electric breath in the last level. One jump cut later, and no flying stage, we are in Tall Plains, home to the llama people, I think. Well, they look like llamas to me, so I'm just gonna call them llamas. A few pointless battles later, we see Kane getting pushed off a cliff. No, not that Kane. But yes, they are getting pushed off a cliff by these rock creatures, and Spyro finds out a breath that he also never had before.
Yeah, I know the guy's an ingrate, but you gotta do something, and fast.
And he just instantly gets it after just pure spite. Thank God in Eternal Night they actually explain how he gets his powers. Then more pointless battles later, we see the god that they worship apparently. Don't get how it's a god, but oh well. And once again he seems to be the easiest boss battle in history. Thank God this was improved in Spyro the Eternal Night. Not even joking. He's so easy, just stay in the air, use your abilities, and he cannot kill you. Easy peasy, monkey cheesy. Oh, but we found Soul, okay and dandy.
Worship. Okay, now that's
One
what I'm
thing,
talking
Cinder,
about.
why
Never
don't you
got
kill
respect
these
that
guys
deserved
after
the
you
praise
collect
that
these
should be
electrical
mine.
orbs or whatever? It'll be much easier to win if you just
That's
kill
very
them
nice,
after.
Kane, but
And also
have
we
to get
learned
back
that
to
these
our
things
home.
are called
Figure out how to
Dialawas.
stop Cinder for good.
No, I'm
My
just gonna
dear
call them
Outlaws,
llamas.
I am the mighty
I don't
Spark,
know.
scourge of the despots.
Then we return to the temple, and once again we have to go somewhere to Munitions Forge to unlock Theodore, the Earth Dragon. Just why can't any of you do it? I've done everything so far. I've rescued 2 dragons, and I've beat like 100 enemies. Can you not intervene? It's your friend after all. You're wanting a little tiny 1-year-old, 2-year-old dragon to do everything and defeat a boss? What is up with you? And so we arrive at Munitions Forge, basically an island inhabited by moles and a giant volcano that is going off right now. Yeah, I don't think this is the best place to keep a dragon, Cinder. Pretty sure you're gonna die one way or another if that volcano blows up. And then we meet Molier, a mole. Yay.
Who's there?
It's me, Spyro.
And the former god of tall plains, Sparks.
You don't carry the stench of Cinder's beast, so you must be friends.
We are. And who are you?
I'm Molière, leader of the Manwar Smalls. But I'm not much of a leader anymore. Those are my people who aren't manning for
Okay, it's just me, or I just love this voice. It's just so funny. Then we learn the earthquake by a bell falling on us. What?
Spyro, can you hear me?
The other two had some explanation. Allegedly he got shocked. Ice, he had to save someone, but he just got crushed by a bell and he learns that earthquake.
Don't be dead.
What? And he learns it right away, fantastic. But then we meet the conductor. A very good boss battle to be honest, and I don't know why he wasn't saved for the ending of the game. It's better than the last boss battle, and it's harder as well, so yeah. I had to try 5 times in this boss battle just to beat it, and in the Eternal Night they literally just copied and pasted and give it a different texture. So yeah, we beat him and we unlocked Theodore.
The purple dragon lives.
He's got a name, you know.
Yes, my name is Spyro. And you must be Terador.
Yes, yes I am. And I must say I never thought I'd live to meet you, Spyro.
Look, I'd love to sit here and hug everybody and chit-chat, but how about we leave before the volcano blows us up?
You're right. I've got to tell the others what Cinder is up to.
Let's go. Right behind you. Actually, I'm right in front of you.
And somehow Cinder just bursts from lava without any harm done. Logic.
Run!
Look, when the guy says run, I think he knows something.
Go Go, Spyro! Fly like you've never flown before! I'll go back to the temple for help!
Now we are flying away from Cinder. Very good flying stage, but you can't die basically, unless you're born into something like an Egypt, but otherwise you can't die, and that's it. Then 2 hours later, pretty accurate to be honest, Cinder shows up and catches Spyro by the tail a little bit, I think. And then guess who shows up? It's none other than Ignitus. Who would have thought? These two going at it actually is really cool. Seeing two giant dragons fight each other. That's cool. Then we get a blood-curdling scream as they fall to the ground. I'll just let you watch it from here.
We've got to find them. Help Ignitus.
They're gone, Spyro. There's nothing we can do.
I don't care. Ignitus wouldn't leave me.
Spyro, he's right.
I'm right? Oh my god, that's a first.
Yes. You never find them in this mess. And you're not ready to face Cinder yet. Time to fight will come, but it is not now.
I guess you're right. Let's go.
Then we go back
It's
to the
my
temple.
fault. I failed Ignitus when he needed me most.
And then we
It's
apparently
just that the
train, but
sight
all
of
we do
Cinder's so
really
close,
is just learn the Earth Breath.
Just
I'll let you
Made
watch
your
from
heart
here.
stop? Put ice in your veins? Scared the crud out of you?
yeah, something like that.
All warriors feel fear at one time or another, Spyro. There's no shame in that.
Yes, it's a proven scientific fact that the quotient between adrenaline and trepidation...
Voltaire, please. I believe our good friend here was trying to make a point.
Thank you, Cyril. What I was going to say is that all warriors feel fear, Spyro, but only the most valiant among us can face that fear and master it. When I was on Munitions Forge, I overheard the conductor say that Cinder's final preparations would take place at her lair, where she lives in solitude among the clouds and the towers. I am certain that's where she's taken Ignitus.
We have to go. Come on.
I'd give anything to go with you, young warrior. But that crystal sapped the last of my will. I fear my fighting days are over.
Oh, that's absolutely cool. Why can't you help for once? Once.
Yes, it is Spyro's time to shine. Now go to it, young dragon.
Yes, sir.
Wow, you guys make even me want to face Cinder. Did I say that out loud?
And then we go to the worst level in the game, Cinder's Lair. It's just a really boring level with no integrity. All you do is literally go level after level after level after level, facing a small boss, and then keep doing levels until you reach the top and face Cinder and see Ignitus. It's just boring all the way there. The enemies are just copied and pasted from some earlier levels, and there's no continuity. It's just so boring. I wish there was more to this level, even though it is being the last level. But there isn't, there's just nothing to do in it, so that's it. After you go through all those levels, you finally reach the top and just watch this cutscene.
Spyro. Spyro.
What?
I don't like this. It feels like she's baiting us. I'm getting smarter.
Spyro! Destroy the crystal! Quickly!
Let's get him out of here before Cinder gets back.
If only it were that easy, little one.
So big.
Time you learned how complicated life can be.
Run! Spyro! Save yourself!
Not this time. This time I fight.
Bring it.
So wait, do I have any word on this boss battle? Well, other than it's easy as hell. I just died. Fantastic. But anyways, all you really had to do is just stay in the air and use your elements. That is really the gist of it. All you had to do is stay in the air and use your elements. Cinder only has about 2 moves. I think she has a tail whip, she has a bite, and I think she also has a wing attack. That's all that they do, but they do a lot of attacks, so if you are doing this boss battle, just watch it for that, dodge them, and you will receive your victory. Sort of.
It's so sad it must end this way. Now, where was I?
Does she ever use doors?
There was something in her eyes, Ignitus. Something familiar.
There should be, Spyro. You and Cinder share more than you know. It's time I told you the truth. All of it. You see, after I took your egg to the Silver River, I returned to the grotto to find utter chaos. The other Guardians had been overrun, and all the other eggs had been smashed by the Dark Master's forces. All except one. You see, the Dark Master was torn. He wanted to destroy all the eggs to prevent the birth of the Purple Dragon. But he also needed a dragon.
Why would he need a dragon?
Because, Spyro, only one born in the year of the dragon could open the portal that served as the Dark Master's prison.
Cinder?
I'm afraid so.
But if we come from the same place, why is she so...
Evil? Monstrous? Big? Sexy? Oops, did I say that?
Because, Spyro, after the night of the raid, she was corrupted by the Dark Master's poisonous powers, twisted by his evil law. She's become the Dark Master's monster.
But why? What does this Dark Master want?
He wants to be freed from the portal of convexity, to wreak havoc across the realms. And if Cinder gets there, he just might succeed. I'm afraid we might be too late.
No, I refuse to give up. I'm going to stop Cinder and the Dark Master.
Wait, you heard the dragon, Spyro. He said, too late. We'll get him next time. Come on, champ. You did a great job, and let's take 5.
No, I'm ready. Now!
Okay, Spyro, you're right. At the very least, you have to try. If the Dark Master escapes, a shadow will fall over the land. And who knows what will happen then. May the ancestors look after you. May they look after us all.
And now we're on to the best level in the game, in my opinion. A very good platforming level. Very nostalgic to the first Spyro game, which was a platformer.
Before she inserts the final crystal and activates the portal.
So yes, this is the last level, and we have to defeat Cinder, so let's go.
My master returns.
We're too late.
Persistent little fellow, aren't you? This is where it really ends.
Bring it.
No mercy this time.
I can't watch this.
And now you're on to the last boss fight of the game, and it is very easy, to be honest. Cinder, to be honest, only has 3 life balls. But you can use all your elements, your furies, and you can defeat her right away, basically. She can fly in the air as well, which you have to wait for her to get down. There's crystals around the area so you can get your magic back, and all around, this boss battle is very well done. It's possibly the best out of the series, in my opinion. The second, Eternal Night, which is I didn't really like it that much. But anyways, sit back and watch your victory. Then you put into this 1v1 mode with some fury attack. I really don't know what it is, to be honest. And yeah, all you have to do is pitch back and forward, left and right, and you will defeat her. And after something really cool happens, and you're going to see it in a second.
She is just like me.
Dude, we gotta get out of here now.
I can't leave her behind. I've got to save her.
What? Save the beast that's been trying to kill us?
Yeah, that wasn't her fault. She was being used by the Dark Master. Now we can go.
I'm right behind you, buddy. Mommy, fluff my pillow.
And that is the end of The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. All that happens after is that they chit-chat in the temple, and that's it. So what does this say about the game? Well, the game is very balanced, I will say. The enemies, they're okay. Some of them can be very annoying sometimes, and I can find the combat is very repetitive. The story itself is very well done. It's not really that like most stories. I haven't seen a game that has this story. In particular, Cinder. In the next game, she's very, you don't really see her that much. And then the third game, you actually get to play her though, which is very cool. But I will get to that at a later date. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you want more reviews like this, make sure to subscribe, comment, and also forgot to give it a rating. I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. With a side of bacon. Fantastic. I've been Consistent Players, signing off. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.